Morning we get up and what do we want? We want our hair to have volume. I know I do. I'm like a volume junkie. Well, of course, we turn to Martino for that. Recently, his two fabulous salons in New Jersey named top 20 salons in the U.S., in this country. And he always thinks about the most innovative ideas. So if you're trying to get volume, we've got a brilliant answer. You're like, what's a bunch of brushes? Nuh-uh. It's a really special system to get that volume in your hair, and you can do it at home, and you'll see and meet Martino in just a moment.
I've dreamt of being in New York Fashion Week all my life. You know, having this opportunity again is great. I feel like every piece is like better than the next.
We are live on the red carpet. We are front row at New York Fashion Week.
It's things you just dream of. I think standing up for what someone believes in and speaking out on it is something that's really inspiring to see that.
My name is Martino Cartier. I'm a celebrity stylist, and I'm passionate about hairstyling because it makes people feel good. Being on HSN, I feel like I'm her hairdresser. I'm in her home. It's all about empowering her to look and feel her best.
On top of the world with Martino as he's here. Not only is flamboyant and fantastic, but he's also brilliant, and he looks at things very differently than all the rest of us. He decides, hey, what are you dealing with at home? And he said, what can't you get from a salon, but what can I do to make that work for you? And this is it. It is one of the coolest items. We're gonna get right to it. Just gotta point it out. It looks like a bunch of brushes. It's not. It's all about easy to get volume in a brilliant system, and it's called You Rock My Curls. We also include the textured spray to go with it. Just a little heads up too, we also have his buy one, get one of his beautiful finishing sprays available. So ask about those. And then you're gonna see him use the most rocking, amazing blow dryer. If you want that, we'll give you details about that in just a bit. But here he is. And I love him to death. It is Martino. Hi, darling.
How are you, love?
Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
You know what I love that you do is I love that you look at things that we want to do at home. We leave the salon and we're like, oh, my hair looks so great. And then we get home and go, I can't repeat that. And then you figure it out.
And that's the worst for me.
Right.
Because if you walk around, your hair looks horrible, and you tell everybody, oh, Martino does my hair, then I really look bad.
That's true,
you know?
that's true.
So I've yet to meet a woman that comes in the salon that doesn't want volume.
Yeah.
You know, it's very rare. Most women want volume. So
wait, and you like volume too, by the way.
I do. I'm
Just
a Jersey
FYI.
boy. I'm Jersey. So, you know, typically a woman dries her hair with a round brush, and she struggles with it a little bit, and then she puts the hair down while it's hot and flat, and then it cools down flat, so she gets no volume. So then she has to go back and either use a curling iron or try to put in Velcro rollers, and it's just a nightmare. So she snatches it back in a ponytail and walks out, and no one says, your hair looks great today. We're gonna fix that today, okay? This takes place of all of that, because watch, when I unroll this without any tangling or getting caught, it looks like we had a hot roller in her hair.
Oh
but
gosh.
all she did was take the handle and it clicks. I want you to hear that click. Once it clicks, it's locked. So now you take this. This is that new turbo dryer that we haven't sold on TV yet, but it is on .com. It's already a customer pick, and it already has a 1,000,000 5-star reviews, so watch.
And by the way, Mindy Grossman, our CEO, swears by it. She just called him and raved about that blow dryer. We put the item number at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
So grab that blow dryer. It's never been on the air before. And we've got 300 left of that, Martino.
Yeah, so Mindy called me and she said, oh, I'm obsessed, I'm obsessed. It dried my hair faster than anything, gave it volume and shine. So you let the hair cool down, that's the key. So now when I pull all these rollers out, again, no tangling. They're designed not to get stuck in your hair, but because this volume cooled down this way, it's impossible for her hair to go flat throughout the day. So it's gonna save you time, and you're gonna finally get compliments on your hair.
So name everything we get to skip now.
Oh my gosh, you get to skip Velcro rollers, curling iron, hot curlers, flat iron, anything that you do besides blow dry your hair. And here's something you're really gonna love. This woman has a ton of hair. I forgot to tell you, we give you clips if you want them. Now, I was mistaken the other day on air. I said you don't need them, you don't have to. Some heads you do, some heads you don't. us as hairdressers, we don't need them because this is what we've been doing. But for you, this is extra security if you want to put that clip in. But she has more hair than Moses, more hair than God, and more hair than Harry and the Hendersons. So what happens is, typically when a woman has this much hair, she says the heck with it, and she doesn't want to blow dry her hair.
Oh, yeah,
so
it takes forever.
Takes forever. So what I want her to do is either air dry her hair, rough dry her hair, and then put these rollers in.
That's great.
So now she's 5 minutes and she's done.
And if you ever go to a salon, you know what they do? You guys will use the heat and then you use cool while the brush is up in the hair. And what are you doing? You're just speeding up that process.
Absolutely.
So now you just do it once and let it happen and put your makeup on, put your lipstick on, put
do
your...
we have a before for the back of her head? I mean, we turned that hair from, sorry, I need glasses today. You know, frizz to fab.
There it is.
And what's the best part about this for me is that ceramic ionic coating on these brushes is why you do not need to do this wet. I repeat, if you see the before, air-dried frizzy, just blow dry it, air-dried frizzy. All you're gonna do is put that frizzy hair around the ceramic ionic coating, let it cool down, and you turn that frizz into this gorgeous body. And I can tell you, she won't have to wash her hair for a week. Her hair will still look like this.
And you get 10 of the hair
Absolutely.
curlers. You get 10 of those in the kit. You get the kit itself. You get the spray to go along with it. The little travel bag is great. Once you go here, you're going to go, oh my gosh, I don't have to use all that other stuff. Because we do. We just battle and fight trying to get our hair in any kind of volume. And I love the fact that you took so many things and put it into one.
Well, you know, again, it's all about making it easy for you. I mean, if I can do your hair, big deal. But if you can't do it, that's a deal. That's a problem. That's a big problem for me. You know what I mean?
And most of us cannot get that volume that we get at the salon.
We always talk about how when I was named most sought after stylist with W Magazine, that happened because of one of the beauty editors at W Magazine. So she's in New York City. You know, she can go to any salon she wants. She has every hairdresser at her fingertips, and she had a problem with her hair, and I showed her how to fix it, and we turned her hair around in about a year. She had a whole new head of hair. So, you know, it's all about, I don't want to be known as, oh yeah, he does great hair. I want to be known as, I showed you how to do great hair.
Isn't it important too, the less product you can use on your hair, the better? For example, like hot irons, curling irons, hot rollers.
Yes, listen, all of our tools have safe heat technology, but even though it's safe heat, it's still heat, right?
Right.
So the less heat, the better. That's why our hairspray and our dry texture spray, they have heat protectant, they have sunscreen. So you're actually protecting your hair while you're heating the hair.
That's great,
you know?
yeah, that's awesome.
So, but you see these come out really simple. Now, I showed you really thick hair, what it looks like. This is fine hair, okay? This is really fine hair, but yet this is a woman who likes volume. So when you see her before picture, you're gonna see that she's got really fine hair, and there's a lot of color in it, there's a lot of highlights in it, there's a lot of processes in this hair, but if you look at her before and after, you would never, ever, ever know it.
That looks gorgeous. It absolutely gorgeous.
And again, even though she has fine hair, she can wake up in the morning, she can wash her hair at night, let it air dry, or she can rough dry it. Take the roller, again, this is how it works. There's a button on it. There's 2 hooks on each side, right? 2 hooks. When you push that button, the hooks go in. Just simply plop it in. You hear that click. It's not going to come off. If it comes off, it's because you didn't click it. Let it click it. Click it and stick it, all right? Now, you're going to take it, and you're just going to take the hair. I'm using our new turbo dryer, and you just over-direct that hair. You only need 1 or 2 passes if the hair's dry. That's it. Just get the hair warm. That's all you need to do. And then roll it, hit your button. Now you notice I'm not using a clip, but for those of you, if you want, we give you clips. Put the clip on and turn it. That way you don't get a crease at the bottom.
Oh, is that the trick?
That's it.
I had somebody ask me about that too. I was like, yeah, just turn it.
And when it cools down, here's how you take it out. I don't want you to say it got tangled, because if you do this, it won't. We give you a little tab right here, an indent here, just lift it straight up, no pulling, no tugging, and she's got volume. And again, for TV purposes, I'm flying through this, but at home, you really want to let it cool down. That is the key.
And how long does that take approximately?
Like on her hair, it might take 5 minutes. On her hair, it might take 10, because again, this woman has, you know, more hair than...
But you can brush your teeth, you can put your makeup on.
brush your teeth, whatever,
and by the time you're done with that, you pull it out, a couple shakes, use some of this finishing spray, you're done. By the way, on the finishing spray, we have a buy one, get one free. That's available. We also have on the hair dryer, I gotta give you an update on this already. Only about 200 280 remain, and it is a phenomenal. And I use your older dryer, and still, I love your older dryer.
Well, I can promise you this. We are never gonna make another dryer besides the Turbo unless we make a travel, because we finally discovered a way to make a dryer. What's so awesome about it is that it's not that it dries your hair so fast because it overheats it, it's the power of the motor.
No
so
kidding.
people go, it's not even that hot yet, my hair dried so fast. Well, you want that. You don't want to overheat your hair. It has a generator, it has, I'm telling you, I guarantee you that you'll love this dryer. Personally, I guarantee it. We give you a ping pong ball in the box to test it against your own dryer at home to prove to you that it's the most powerful dryer.
You're gonna shoot that ping pong ball
yeah, it's gonna go across your living room. But I personally guarantee that you'll never find a dryer.
And by the way, it's a pro version, and it's never been on the air, and it is already a customer pick. Because it really is essential. If you've got a great blow dryer and you have these tools, you're in, like you're good. I mean, hey, why do you include the styling spray? The
Shut Up and Kiss Me?
Yeah, the texture.
So Shut Up and Kiss Me is a dry texture spray. And what that does, so she has really fine, soft hair. If I take this Shut Up and Kiss Me, which is made from silica, which comes from lava, okay? So we crush up that silica, it gets mixed into the aerosol, and again, it's a fine powder that you really can't see. You spray it on the hair at a distance, and that powder clings to the hair, which makes the cuticle twice the size. So you're actually creating double the amount of density to the hair. And what activates it is when you rub it in. So you rub it in, there's nothing sticky, there's nothing that can break down from humidity. Feel how soft her hair is. Go ahead.
My gosh. I expected it to be a little crunchy, to be honest with you.
I wish these ladies at home could reach through and just feel how soft, how bouncy. I mean, you can see when I let go, there's nothing sticky to it. And the best part for this is because it's a powder, when you wake up in the morning, all you have to do is reactivate it. Just rub it in again. So don't be afraid of it. I'm spraying far away. I don't care what the directions say. I'm spraying far away. Okay? Spraying far away. And I'm working it, and I'm working it. And see, I sprinkle like cheese on my spaghetti, right? So just make that motion in the hair. And this, when you look at her before and after, it's ridiculous.
The before and after is great. This is, oh my gosh, look at the difference. Okay, here's something else I want to point out. If you're going to get the set, use our FlexPay. We have a price break, and that's a temporary drop in price. The FlexPay, you can get this home for $12.25. How many of us spend so much time fighting with our hair every morning? You don't have to. If you're going to blow dry it, you're already almost there.
Well, here's the thing, too. For those of you that are nervous about using a round brush, you don't have to use these the way I use them. You can take this brush head, take a section of hair with two hands, because this will be much easier for you to do, which I want to get a full shot of this, yep. Right? You can just take this, roll it in, take your blow dryer, and heat it up. That's all you gotta do. Okay, I know a lot of my clients, I do this for them because they say they can't maneuver the round brush and the blow dryer. Just manually put this in. Again, when you lift it out, same thing, tons of volume. So don't be scared of saying, oh, I don't know how to round brush my hair. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to. In the crown, my mom, she's 78 years old. She has short hair, and she's complaining that it's always getting thinner and thinner. I'm going bald. I'm like, no, you're not, Mom. You just need to know how to do it right. So if you have short hair that's like, 3 or 4 inches on top, take the brush. I want to see the whole thing so they can see what I'm doing at home. I want you just to over-direct it, which means you're gonna pull this towards the front of your head and wind it backwards. That assures you that you're gonna have lots of volume up front here. So I'm gonna hit it with my dry texture spray. I'm gonna hit it with the blow dryer, heat it up for a couple seconds. That's it, let it cool down, you're gonna get the same result. So again, don't think you have to know how to use a round brush and a blow dryer, because I know like probably 90% of women have a hard time with that round brush and blow dryer. And the fact that I give you one without a handle, it makes it easier, because if you go to a really high-end salon, we tend to do something called brush sets. We put the brush in the hair with the handle, and we leave it. And then we put another one in and we leave it. So your head's like, like this. Well, now that we took the handle off, you can do it yourself because you have both hands to work with.
Oh, that's
brilliant. You don't have to put it in with a handle.
So, and again, you get 10 of those that come with the collection. So that really does cover, and they're wide. So it really covers a lot of your hair. Yeah, you don't have to have a million little rollers in your hair.
Look at her crown now. I mean, that instantly took out that split that everybody hates and not having any volume. But I mean, her hair just looks phenomenal.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. And also, I appreciate the fact that you bring someone who has salt and pepper hair because it's harder hair to work with.
Harder hair to work with and harder hair to look shiny. But again, if you look at the difference in her color looks different because we're sealing that cuticle with the ceramic coating. You know, for those of you that don't know why ceramic is important for your hair, it puts out negative ions naturally. And negative ions seal that cuticle. So when your hair is dull and dry, the cuticle's like this. It's like fish scales. So light can't reflect it. Once you seal it, now it's smooth and the light just reflects right off of it. And that's why when you look, you can see right above my finger, you see that light shining right there on that salt and pepper hair. So even salt and pepper hair can shine. So whether your hair is salt and pepper, whether your hair is a pretty shade of copper or red, or whether you're highlighted blonde, all the hair is going to look good. And again, those of you just tuning in, don't be afraid of the round brush. You don't have to put it on with the handle the way I do. You can take that handle off and simply just pick up a big chunk of hair, use 2 hands, which you can do, wind it, heat it up, just for like 5-10 seconds, turn it off, you let it cool down, you take it out, you have volume. It's really simple to do.
Yeah, and I think that if you're going to blow dry your hair anyway, you're already there. Because we all do that, right? We know the one thing we're probably going to do is blow dry our hair. And even if you like to air dry it, you're like, oh man, it looks so air dried. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is so simple because it only takes a couple seconds when you hit the blow dryer on it. Are you using curling irons? Do you put rollers in your hot rollers? Are you putting Velcro rollers in your hair? Think of all the things we do to try to just desperately get volume. And now, instead of just using your old brush, you're really just switching brushes. It's kind of all you're doing.
Yeah, and the fact that I'm telling you, you don't have to blow dry your hair to get it to look like this, you really don't. You can go in with air dried hair or rough dried hair. You don't even need to use the handle, which I think is key because most women, like I keep saying, have a hard time. So just wind it up. That's it. And
now
then
that's
heat
really
it up.
easy too.
It's really easy to do. And then as you get better at it, you can take your handle, you can click the handle in, just like press the button, pop it in. When you hear that click is when you know it's locked. It's not going to come off. Gives you a bigger handle right here, so it's less for you to squeeze. It's better for your hand if you have carpal tunnel. A lot of hairdressers get carpal tunnel, so we try to make things a little bit easier on them. Yeah. And that's it. You just, if you want to use the handle, it's as simple as heating up that section. Again, you just need a couple seconds. Wind it down. Pop the button, and that's it. Get your next one. It's so simple.
Is that not brilliant?
It's really fun.
When you really think about it. And I like the size that you did because obviously, you know, there's a bunch of these round brushes out there, right? Some are huge, some are teeny. I'm sorry, I can't figure it out.
So this is why we did this size.
Okay.
We tested, a number of times we tested sizes, which one's lit up. And what we did was, this size brush works for like somebody like my mom, right? She has like 4-inch hair, 3-inch hair. This is good for her just to give her that volume that my mom wants, that short 78-year-old volume. But you take a bigger section of hair, and now hair that's this long, you can get a nice curl. If she wants less curl, you take a bigger section. So instead of changing the size of the brush, change the size of your section, and then one brush fits all.
See, I told you it was brilliant.
I don't want to say, I could, listen, it would be cheating you if I made a million sizes and said, well, you have to buy this for this, and you have to buy that for that. Just change the section of your hair.
Isn't that great? And again, it's an easy answer because if you're gonna blow dry your hair, why not do it all at once? So to be able to blow dry and get that salon volume. You know what, Martina, you know how it is. They're at the salon on us, right? And you guys are just working it. You got that round brush going and you got that blow dryer going. And of course we walk out and go, oh, my hair has got so much volume. Then you wake up the next morning and go, meh, meh, meh.
Well, guess
like, what happened?
I'm proving to you right now that you're not going to wake up and go, wah, wah, because I'm brushing this out. I'm going to brush it out. And because we let it cool down, like, even though I brush it out, I could brush it real flat.
Yeah,
she
really
slept on it. She rolled around. She whatever. All she has to do is shake it, and it gives you that memory hold because we let those brushes cool down. She's going to have beautiful hair until she washes it. I don't care if we're in Florida or not.
We've only got a couple more minutes to go. Just want to give you some updates on some additional items. We love the finishing spray, which we really haven't talked about, but he has a buy one, get one, which is exceptional for $18 and some change. We also have that blow dryer. It has never made it on the air, and it's so fabulous, it's already a customer pick. So if you want the blow dryer, I think we have about 250 left. That's almost sold out. Also, I want to mention we have extra flex with Martino on this item. If you use your HSN card, you actually can get it at home for $9.80. That's pretty
insane.
awesome.
I didn't want to activate the spray. I wanted you to see it. So I sprayed the texture spray that you get free with the rollers. How you activate it is literally just rub it. Watch how big her hair gets without any hairspray. It's, again, it's that silica, it's that lava rock that's turned into a volumizing madness. I mean, it's just out of control. And if you want it in specific areas, like just the root, you can just spray the root. But I like spraying it far away. Look at the difference already. And that's, again, not put in by hairspray.
And explain your finishing spray, too. Because we have a buy one, get one.
Oh, you do on You Had Me at Hello? You Had Me at Hello is a great, it's more like a working spray than a finishing spray. You can use it when you're done. You can use it as you blow dry. But it won't leave it sticky, yet it gives you great hold. It has sunscreen, it has UVB filters in it, it has keratin, it has bamboo extract and panthenol. Those all help keep moisture in your hair. Plus it has omega-3, 6, and 9. So it's like a treatment hairspray.
That's great.
Yeah,
wow. And we only have less than 200 available in that as well, so very limited. All right, so if you're kind of channel surfing and you're saying, meh, my hair just didn't do it today, or maybe you're just tired of like, oh gosh, it's so much work to get my hair to look good, this really is a brilliant answer. It's not just a brush. These are actually, they take the place of a flat iron if you use that first. Then they're going to take the place of a curling iron. They're going to take the place of Velcro rollers. They're going to take the place of a curling.
Everything.
Of everything. Oh, hot curlers. Hot
Everything.
curlers. Everything we so desperately do to get our hair to look good. And you can do it at home. That's what this brilliant gentleman does. Not only does he have one of the top, he literally was just voted his salons in New Jersey, top 20 in the U.S. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's huge. And he competed against tens of thousands of salons in the U.S. for that.
Yeah.
But he wants you to do it at home. And I love your passion for that. You're translating it to products that we at home, not having a lick of hairdressing experience, can actually achieve that look.
And that's what me and my team do. You know, we have 30-some hairdressers that work on our one location, and we pride ourselves in teaching women how to do their hair. And that's kind of how we got to where we are today in the industry, you know, and it's all about you looking good. If you look good, we look good, and life is happy. We love to empower women. That's why we have our wigsandwishes.org. Last year we did over 22,000 wigs for women going through chemotherapy for free across the country. And we have Wigs and Wishes for Kids. We grant wishes for kids with cancer, and our brand helps fund that. So, you know, it's just all about giving back, feeling good. HSN cares, and we care, and it's really fun.
And smart products that work easy for us. I think that's the heart and soul of what he does for HSN. And we're so excited to have him here. He's got such a prestigious line. He has such prestigious clients, and now we have things that we can do ourselves. I think this is brilliant, Martino. I really do.
I love it.
Because,
It's a
you know,
new concept.
I've got round brushes at home. I've got sorry, I had it right in front of your face. I have round brushes at home, a million of them. Why? Because volume. We don't have the energy. I don't even have the strength. I don't know how you guys do it. All day long they're doing that.
And again, this is why I want...
And it's awkward. I can't do it.
I know you probably have a lot of hairspray in your hair.
I do.
Do I have a minute left? 3 minutes left.
Minutes.
I know you probably, these hosts love hairspray.
So I'm
going to work through this hairspray and teach you how you don't need a lot of hairspray, okay? So watch, you're at home. I'm going to pretend that I can't blow dry with a round brush, okay? I'm going to pretend I'm a woman at home watching who wants volume but can't round brush her hair. So I'm going to brush through this hairspray.
There's a lot, too.
She and Amy love to load in their hair, okay? I'm going to heat it up with our new turbo dryer, okay? So right now, that green light means the ionic generator's on, okay? So we're putting millions of ions into that hair right now, heating up that cuticle.
And that helps smooth it, too, doesn't it?
And it also helps the hair to have volume because it strengthens the cuticle. Whenever the cuticle's shut, the hair has more density to it. So we heat that up. Now I'm going to put the cool shot on. Cool shot to cool it down. This is so impromptu, but we're going to cool it down, all right? And you saw what her bangs looked like before, okay?
And I thought they looked pretty good.
They did, but I could tell there was a lot of hairspray in them, all right? And we want you to have volume without hairspray, right?
Look at that.
So now you... Big difference, ladies and gentlemen. So, and that was like, that was 2 seconds. Imagine if
look how shiny it is, you guys. Yeah, wait, look, okay, here's the back of my hair. Here's what he just did. Oh my gosh.
See, so
that's great.
It's a big difference.
Oh,
imagine if I was able to let it sit like I did the rest of them. Now I'm going to put a little bit of shut up and kiss me on your
all right,
roots.
I will.
Mary Kate, she's going to kiss me.
I don't think your girlfriend will like that.
She said, please, get him off my hands.
Please do. Give him a lip lock right here live.
I just snorted on TV.
You did.